Hailey Bieber devastated and desperately trying to save her marriage with Justin Bieber. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. You guys, welcome back. If you are brand new to my channel, the whole vibe on my channel is like we're on a FaceTime call. Listen, the world is very dark and sometimes we need a little beadity bobbity boo magic. Girl, look at my new one that one of my messy besties, Sarah, sent me as a gift. Look at this, you guys. Isn't it absolutely stunning, Sarah? Thank you, girl, so much. I seriously feel like your fairy thick godmother. Listen, welcome back. Like I said, the world is a little dark and sometimes we just need a little distraction. So if you are feeling alone or you're feeling a little depressed or you just need some company, I'm here, bitch. So listen, now that we got the intro out of the way, girl, we gotta talk because their new report saying that, oh, by the way, did you guys watch my video yesterday of Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber going on a trip together? Yeah, well, allegedly, the streets are saying that is like their last effort into trying to save their marriage, allegedly, girl. But listen, okay, if you guys missed that, here's a little recap. Well, looks like Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber are officially together again. After weeks of speculation and drama and headlines and rumors, well, they're finally back together after Hailey Bieber took New York. Do you guys remember when the Kardashians used to have those spin-off shows like Kourtney and Kim Take Miami or blah, blah, blah? That was some gold TV, girl. But anyways, so Hailey and Justin are in the lake and playing pickleball and just enjoying each other. So listen, I don't know, girl, if all the rumors and the headlines and the speculations are all lies and they're maybe just having the best time of their life. But some people say that where there's smoke, there's fire. Honestly, this is cute. This is an aesthetic. First of all, can I just say, girl, with this whole Bigfoot sightings lately, I just don't know if I would be in the woods right now because, bitch, what in the Blair Witch Project is going on here? But, yeah, and you know what? Those little two, Ethel and Gretel, whatever, Easter and Gretel, the ones that break into that candy house that's made out of candy and eat it, and then they get, killed by a witch. The way I would be an all-you-can-eat buffet in 2.5 seconds. If I ever saw, walking through the woods, a fucking house made out of all my favorite foods, girl, light up that damn fucking cauldron and put my ass in it before let me eat, okay? But anyways, girl, yeah, they're together having a great time. Oh, maybe they're just, working on themselves, or maybe they're all laughing at all of the headlines and all of us talking about their marriage when in reality everything is good. All right, best friends. So listen, we gotta talk. You guys know that I'm all about the jokes and I'm all about it, but I'm gonna just parentheses on that for a second, girl, because I gotta talk straight to Hailey. Look, we have no idea if any of the online chatter is true. So you guys, just bear with me. And then on the other part, we don't know if everything is not true. On one hand, we have all the online chatter that is saying that they're, on their way to divorce, that they're, that they're constantly fighting, that she's over it, that she's depressed, that she's this, that she's that. And then on the other hand, it could all be fake. It could all be lies. But at the end of the day, bitch, I think where there is smoke, honey, there is fire. Okay. Who says you're not perfect? Who says you're not worth it? Who says you're the only one that's hurt? Do you guys know how to do this? I'm magic. Twist the bones and bend the backs. To the color the changing of his baby fat. To the color the give him fur. It's black. Just like this. Anyways, listen. So let's look at what the headlines are writing, because you guys know I always like to show you the receipts. So you say, "Oh, Sebastian, you're making things up." No, boo-boo, I'm showing you. So headlines like how frustrated Hailey Bieber remains a stable parent while raising son with loose cannon Justin. Okay. Hailey Bieber's having a hard time. The model has been the stable parent and the one keeping the family together amid her husband, Justin Bieber's recent erratic behavior. According to a new report, Justin's been a hard person to deal with recently because of what he's going through. It's been really hard on her. An insider claims that he hasn't been down like this in quite some time, so there's concern. He's a loose cannon and Hailey's making room for that. The second source added before noting that they are going to get through it. Because a lot of people are saying that they're actually working on it, that they're not going to give up on one another, and that they're trying their hardest to just, stay strong, at least for the baby and for themselves. Justin's going through a difficult time and Hailey's giving him room to get himself back on track. He's doing his best, but it's tough. His friend group has shifted and he's been navigating fatherhood and trying to put out music. It's a lot for him. Another headline reads, Hailey's fury. Hailey Bieber tells Justin to stop being a fucking child after strip club photos and says he's raw meat for lions. Another headline reads, Hailey Bieber has reportedly assumed the role of stable parent. A source close to the couple admitted that the beauty brand owner has been struggling with everything going on in the marriage due to what Justin's going through. Her marital issues have seemingly taken the spotlight away from her impressive deal with Elf Beauty, which is unfair to Hailey and the work she has put in. In a source's words, family issues have clouded her success. Justin's going through a difficult time and Hailey's giving him room to get himself back on track. He's doing his best, but it's tough. The source added that the last month has been the toughest for the couple and Hailey is very concerned to see her husband in such a state. Now, it also says here that according to Us Magazine, the model is also fed up with his careless utterances and public behavior. Justin was recently captured in a confrontation with paparazzi, highlighting the need for him to be spared from the flash of their camera. So it looks like, if these are true, she is tired of his online antics and antics with the paparazzi and the media. All right, you guys, listen, point blank, period. I feel like at the end of the day, and I'm going to just speak to you, girl, okay? No, jokes aside, all of the mess aside, So I think it's important to highlight something here. Justin has been getting all of the trash. I mean, his reputation has been just shattered, not only online, but by the media. A lot of his fans, some of his fans still believe that he is innocent, that he is just going through it, and that people should have a little bit more patience. They even believe that Hailey's the one responsible for this, and that she's the one feeding him into the media. Now, I have to say, that there is a tug of war happening right now, because the people who are pro Hailey say, she needs to be done with him. And the people that are pro Justin are saying that she's the reason he is like this. Now, I have to say, I'm going to look at both sides. If my husband was struggling, right, as the media and the online perception of Justin is showing that he's allegedly struggling, Hailey Bieber seems a little bit absent from that, okay? And it's not to blame her because Justin is a full-grown adult, but I have said in the past that I do believe that the people around him, if it is true, we just have to say if it is true, because of course we don't know if all of these reports are true, but if it is true, I don't think the people around him are doing a great job in helping him. But having said that, you can help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. So I think for those, blaming Hailey or for those blaming Justin, I think it is not safe for us to know what's going on. But I do have to say that Hailey Bieber, if your husband is struggling, okay, you need to do anything you can to help him, because, we've seen what happens when someone so famous gets lost and doesn't feel supported. But at the same time, girl, they were just seen at pickleball together. So, that's why I'm saying, honey, this is all a fucking mess. There's so much chatter. There's so many things, so many things being said that we just never know what is true, what is not true, girl. What is true? What is damn fucking true? But anyways, I do have to say, if Justin Bieber is, acting a fool, let's shift it a little bit. If he's the one responsible for acting a fool and for, embarrassing Hailey and all these things, let's talk about that. He cannot be responsible over anyone else. Let me repeat that, okay? If they are not your child, or, somebody you purposely, want to take care of, you should not be your man's mama, okay? You should not be your man's mother, all right? Now, you could do things for them, and you could, you could be there for them, support them, but to stand with disrespect, to stand with just a mess, girl, it's not worth it. I don't give a damn how good the dick is, bitch, okay? The only D here that should matter is your dignity, ho, okay? Not the damn dick. 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 You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, girl, there is not a dick in the world good enough for me to forget who the fuck I am, okay? And forget me and blindly just follow somebody, and bye-bye dignity, bye-bye self-esteem, bye-bye self-love. Hell fucking no. Ho. Okay? That shit is not happening on my watch. It's not gonna happen to me or my messy besties out here, okay? But listen, if all of this is fake, then Hailey, girl, in my opinion, honey, you gotta stand on business like your man says. Stand on damn business at the beach. At the beach. At the beach.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it? At the beach. At the beach. At the beach. And I'm standing on business. At the beach. 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 I'm a dad. I'm a husband. At the beach. 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 And I'm standing on business. At the beach. At the beach. At the beach. At the beach. At the beach.
Anyways, what do you guys think about all of this mess? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you all, and I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. Like I said, we are a fun community where we laugh, we have such a good time, and I'm just so incredibly grateful and thankful. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Oh, by the way, best friend, I forgot to tell you, I'll be going live today, later today. I'll be going live to bake a cake and decorate the cake, because we're having our anniversary dinner tonight. So come join me on my live. You'll get a notification. If you have not gotten the notification, turn on your notifications and check the community tab. But I'm mostly sure I will be going live around 12 Pacific Standard Time. So yeah, I'll see you guys on live. We're gonna have a good time. I bought edible flowers. I'm in my Meghan Markle era, so stay tuned. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah. Bye.